can you tell me what's going on above our skies? We've got some incredible videos, infrared images, and a whole lot more. Stand by, but let's go to Kilgore, Texas. This happened April 11th, 2019. What the heck's going on here? We got Brent Cousins here, and I want to get his opinion, but we're adding some brightness, contrast, some different hues. And what's really weird is over the past week, there's been sightings of triangular shaped clouds in the sky, basically defying any kind of reason. It definitely looks like something we have never seen before. Well, until just this past week, it's been happening around the world, and thank goodness for these photos coming in. Brent, I want to get your thoughts. Is this natural? Does it look normal to you?
Yeah, take a look at that. Hey everybody, thanks for joining us. This is kind of an event that we need to share on Third Phase Moon. The coincidence of what's happening in the skies over Texas and what just happened right near our island of the Big Island of Hawaii. Take a look at this.
Now, this got me really big time when I saw this video from NOAA, and it's a satellite imagery of something, again, triangular shaped in the sky, making way for something, almost a cloaked triangular mothership with immense size comparatively to the islands. This thing's got to be at least, I would say, maybe 800 miles long.
Yeah, you look at it close and you could almost see the clouds envelop this structure, if that's what it is. Could this be like a holographic projection, and this is the way the satellite picks up on this?
But what's really weird, again, like you just stated, Brent, the clouds are wrapping around this. It's like it's blocking the path of the clouds, its natural direction. There's something blocking it, but then again, we can't make out exactly what it is. But what we've just seen earlier, the photos took place one day after this event, which happened just last week. So within 48 hours, Brent, we have two anomalies of massive triangular shaped objects basically blocking the clouds. Yeah, it really doesn't make sense.
Absolutely, Blake. Yeah, I think we should go out on a UFO hunt if this thing's this close to our islands. We've seen a black triangular craft here on the Big Island, and it was big, probably the size of a football field. This is much larger.
This is massive.
Should we get out there and do a UFO hunt, guys? Give that a thumbs up.
You know what's really weird too is within a few days after this massive event, just right off our island, the Big Island, there was a major earthquake. A 5 point, what was it, Brian?
It was a 5.3, and yeah, it rattled. I was trying to get it on film. I tried to grab the camera, and right as soon as I pressed record on it, basically everything stopped. It was a rumbler.
What's really crazy too is that within, again, 48 hours from what happened in the Big Island, and then within 24 hours, these photos coming out of Texas. Now, there's a big coincidence there, in my opinion. It's not just a random event. I think these guys might be coinciding with each other to have this massive triangular shaped thing come up on NOAA imagery, their satellite imagery. I wonder what their official word is, but it's crazy when you're looking at this.
I'm looking at these photos and I can see that there's a natural phenomenon known as a sundog. And we've seen these, you've seen them on Third Phase Moon, but I've never seen a triangular craft that accompanied this event.
Absolutely mind-boggling. Now we're going to get to this incredible MUFON submission of what's been going around within the past few days on the internet. We're going to take a look at it. We're going to analyze it, give it some brightness, contrast. But here is the video of some kind of object that looks like a rectangular kind of craft just trekking along. When we're looking at the video, we're looking for something that could be tugging this thing along. Usually, when we're looking at these, they end up to be some kind of advertisement banner. And you would see some kind of airplane basically trailing the advertisement behind it in its wake. But we're not seeing any of that. There is really no source for this, but whatever it is, the source, this black triangular shaped object, boxes, UFO boxes. We've heard of these many times over the past, right, Brent?
Yeah, looking at this, basically the quality is good enough to zoom in and you would see a projection, a shadow, just a little dot of maybe a plane that's basically propelling this with a tether, but we don't see any of that. This is strange. It seems to be moving in a direction that it wants to go in.
Here's some still close-up photos and some enhancements. And some people are saying that this thing is being pulled on the line, the electrical line, but you can tell that it's above it, it's behind it, it's not actually connected to the line. So it's not being tethered along the line or being tracked. This thing is its own object in the sky, hovering in one direction.
Yeah, it's not CGI. You could tell that right off the bat. The camera's moving too much. It wasn't placed in there. What we're seeing is an actual event. And great job on this video capture.
Yeah, we're blowing it up a little bit. We don't want to get it too big, otherwise it's going to get a little pixelated, but right now it's definitely a solid object, and we're going to supply the original link so you guys could take a look exactly what this is. It's a MUFON report, so a lot of MUFON sightings go undocumented in regards to who actually shot it. Sometimes they want to remain anonymous, and I could get that. And if you're out there and you want to remain anonymous, you could always reach out to Third Phase Moon. And if you don't want to reveal your source, but you want to share the video, we'll respect your privacy, obviously. But when videos do come out and they're posted up on YouTube, we love giving the credit where credit's due for capturing incredible UFO videos. And this is one of those broad daylight ones that come to mind that really kind of sticks out. Like, it makes you wonder exactly what it is. And we're going to allow everybody to do so in the comments below, because again, I don't think it's any kind of advertisement banner in the sky. Brett, any last thoughts of what you think this square craft could possibly be?
Yeah, I'm looking at it. I'm wondering, could the plane be farther off from the picture where we're actually seeing in this video? But that would be a hell of a long tether.
I'm looking at it, Brett, and I'm still wondering, is this maybe just some CGI effect? But I don't think so. It seems very genuine, and there's no basically indicators of any kind of manipulation. This thing is a genuine video, and again, when you're looking at it, you can see the scale of it. It's going behind the trees. It's behind the wire. So when I'm looking at size and dimension of this craft, I would have to speculate, and it's still hard to speculate, but at least we do have some comparisons. I would maybe think it's maybe about 20 to 33, 35 feet long, and
yeah,
maybe about 10 feet wide, 12 feet wide.
Yeah, half the size of a school bus, I would imagine. Something like that.
It's dang good video, no doubt about it. And we're looking at it, and I want to get your comments below with these still photos of the video itself. It definitely proves that this thing is floating on its own trajectory, and it's hard to tell. It doesn't look like any drone I'm aware of, and it's just odd indeed. It's a UFO, no doubt about it. It's unidentified, and what the heck it is? Now, that's the big question, and maybe we'll never find out, but it's sure fun to look at these UFO videos and try and figure out what it is, and this is one of those. This is one of those videos that had me scratching my head at exactly what was going on, and there's been a lot of weird weather lately, as we've just seen tonight, and what we're looking at here is one of these things that just kind of defines strangeness in its full glory. What are we looking at? Some kind of strange plasmic, translucent UFO.
Yeah, this video is very cool. I like the way he pans around, and he is mentioning in the video that there's no clouds anywhere, and this little part of this area in Florida illuminates something that we can't explain. Could these just be an average cloud that just popped out? No, I don't think so. And the way it's being lit up seems like there's some sort of gases in there, maybe being hit by the sun, but this is no average vapor.
Yeah, I'm looking at it, and it definitely resembles this kind of aftermath of strange glowing skies after a rocket launch, but there was no rocket launch that day, and we don't know exactly what we're looking at here, but again, it's illuminating in the sky, and it's just about dusk, and I kind of like that. You have a contrast. You get to see the houses again. You get to see the dimension of and possibly make out the size of this thing, and it's pretty big. We want to thank everybody for joining us from around the world right here at Third Phase Moon. Keep your eyes on the skies, everybody, and make sure you have that phone ready. If something is in the sky, submit that video to us if you capture anything. We'll see you again next time.